Right now we're headed to a potential new customer's house. They reached out to us about the gutters on their house. I think they're having some issues with some overflow, and the gutters may be original to the house. They probably need to be replaced. They may be undersized. So we're headed to meet that customer, and we'll do an inspection of the existing gutter system on the house, see what's going on there, and see what kind of problems they're having specifically, and hopefully find a solution for them. The existing gutter system on the house, I'm looking for things that just kind of stand out to me that look a little bit off, you know, like on the gutter, the lower gutter on the front of this house, I can see there's debris on the front of it where it looks like the gutter's overflowing. And then on the fascia board behind the gutter, I can see some water streaks where there's either water getting behind the gutter or water going over the top. So those are concerns that we're going to make sure that we focus on with the replacement and make sure that we solve those problems. It can be pretty quick sometimes. Sometimes it can take a little bit longer. It usually varies between 10 and 15 minutes to just get the measurements of everything and draw the diagram of the gutter system. Some houses have a much more detailed or intricate system, you know. Some of them are very simple. Sometimes it's just maybe two gutters on the whole house, and it's just like a square on a piece of paper. It makes it really simple. So this customer specifically was concerned about some of his underground drains. Like this one is coming out and coming about maybe 4 feet. It's completely clogged here, so it's not functioning at all. So the main objective here is basically going to be to just pull this thing out of the ground and redo it completely. We can't go under the driveway, so it has to come out here, but we can replace it with a more durable PVC system so that it doesn't get crushed and clogged under the landscaping. This is it's just a measuring wheel. So I'm rolling it on the ground along this gutter run here, and I'll just go from point A to point B, and it'll give me how many linear feet of gutter we have. And that's how we do all of our estimating. All of our pricing is based on linear feet of material and labor. So when I say I'm getting measurements, I'm literally just figuring out how many feet of gutter and downspout are on the house. And this is just a lot easier to use than a tape measure, because I can just roll it, click it, roll it again. It just makes the process a lot more simple. We always get pictures all the way around the outside of the house. This does several things for us. It's really good from a production standpoint for Tyler, our production manager, to be able to see the house that we're going to, see what the gutter system looks like beforehand, and just kind of compare to the notes that I have, and make sure that we're getting all the right materials and that I didn't miss something, which definitely happens. There's times where I'll take a look at a house and totally miss something, and then Tyler's, looking at the pictures and comparing it to what I've drawn on the diagram, and he finds stuff that I missed. And that's why we do it that's the number one reason that we use the pictures. But We also like to be able to show the customer what we're seeing. It's not, you don't always get to have the customer walk around with you. So it's good for them to be able to see everything that I'm seeing. And it helps just tell the story of what's going on with their house. Okay, this is the last one here. 8 feet. So the next step is I'm going to get some color samples from the truck. I'm going to compare them to the existing color of gutter that he has on his house now, and see if we can find a close match. And then after that, we'll put the quote together. So these gutters are, they're pretty old and faded, but I'm fairly certain that they used to be musket brown. We have two different types of true browns. We have a royal brown and a musket brown. The royal brown has more of like a purple tint. The musket brown is more of a true brown. I'm fairly certain that that's what the color used to be. So what I'm going to do is just note that on the quote that musket brown is the color that I think they're supposed to be. And the color is something that doesn't necessarily have to be decided on site. We don't need to have that information like right off the bat, but we do need to know at least about a week before we do the actual job. So what I'll do is note the color, and then we'll just confirm that with the customer. And if we need a second visit to take a look at colors, because we know that this can be a bit overwhelming when you start thinking about, you know, what color you want to use, then we'll come out and do a second visit and take a look at it again. So that's all I got, man. I'm just gonna put this quote together, and we'll be good to go.